The train hissed like a wounded animal as it slowed in the snow, and the man realized, too late, that regret was colder than the storm itself. He had waited months for this moment, convincing himself that choosing a bride by letter was practical, efficient, necessary for survival on a lonely frontier. Yet the instant she stepped down from the carriage with trembling hands and frightened eyes, doubt struck him, harder than the wind. She was smaller than he imagined, quieter too, wrapped in borrowed wool and hope that barely held together, and as the blizzard of 1885 gathered its teeth around the station, he wondered if he had made the worst mistake of his life. She clutched her bag like it contained her last breath, staring at him as if measuring whether this stranger would be shelter or another storm. The snow thickened, the tracks vanished, and the conductor shouted that the train could go no farther. Night would trap them all. He offered his coat, not kindness, but obligation. Yet when her fingers brushed the fur collar, he felt something shift, an unfamiliar responsibility that warmed where fear had lived. They began the journey to his cabin on foot, wind screaming, paths erased, each step a wager with fate. She stumbled, and he caught her without thinking, realizing how easily she could disappear into white silence if he let go. In the cabin's dim firelight, he saw her strength stitched beneath her fear, the way she rationed words, the way she folded herself smaller to make space for others, the way she kept going even when her hands bled from cold. The blizzard roared for days, sealing them together, forcing shared meals, shared stories, shared silence. He confessed his regret one night, expecting anger or tears, but she surprised him by nodding, admitting she'd been afraid too, afraid she was unwanted cargo, afraid she'd crossed a continent to be turned away. In that honesty, something fragile but real took root. When the storm finally broke, the world outside lay remade, trees bent, fences buried, tracks gone, and he understood the truth. The blizzard hadn't trapped them. It had stripped them bare. He stopped seeing a mistake and started seeing a partner who had endured the same cold, the same hunger, the same uncertainty without surrender. Weeks passed, then months, and the regret he once carried faded into a quiet gratitude. Years later, when trains ran again and the station reopened, he would watch the snow fall softly and remember the night he almost let fear decide his future. He learned that love did not arrive loud or perfect.